Hi, this is Tapcat. Welcome back to Into the Breach. It's time to take on the corporate HQ. So let's go ahead and head in. So we've got to take out the Scion, whatever else we do. And of course we need to protect our corporate tower. I will put him here and like so. And we'll see what they do. I would love to get some shots in on this guy early if we possibly can. Let me see if I can do this. It's not terrible. It's also not great. Yeah. My problem, of course, is he's boosting the health by 1. But I mean, what am I going to do about that? I'm not killing him this turn no matter what I do. But my issue is, like, without killing him, I don't have lethal damage on this guy. This guy, of course, will get to destroy one of my buildings. I think I'm prepared to let that happen. But that means I need to freeze this idiot. And so that kind of stinks, to be honest. Either that or I have to come here and do it. But I really don't want to just do 1 damage. This guy would have 4 left. And that's a long way to go. I mean, what are my options? I really need to focus all the damage I can on him. And unfortunately, neither of these guys are particularly vulnerable to, like, just being pushed over or something like that. You know, like if I moved him here and did that. Well, actually, that's not terrible. What would I do with him? Okay, I tell you what. I'm going to do this for sure. Because I've got to start taking this guy down. And now he'll take fire damage, which is actually pretty huge. So if I did do this, he would have just 1 health at the start of next turn. But I gotta be honest. I think I'm better off coming here. I'll block that spawn point. Oh, doggone, I didn't notice that before. If I push him over, I wreck another one. Oh. Alright. I'll do this. And protect that. I did not want to do this. I wanted to try to save him for next turn and put him on a spot where he could be freed, you know, by an enemy. I'm just going to have to deal. At least this way we avoided all damage of any kind. So that's not a small thing. Okay. Well, I can't really use him unless I want to wreck one of my own things, and I don't think I do. You know, I actually kind of like this. Just push him into that guy. I'm going to hit the danger zone here with him in a second, but there you go. Now, I'll let this guy free me. Beautiful. Next turn, if I can, I'd like to repair him. Don't know if that'll work or not. I just hope this idiot does not web him. Okay, good. Instead, he tried to web the unwebbable. Yeah, so I gotta do something about you. This would not be terrible. We'd kill him and get him off of the damage spot. I could kill this or flip his attack. Okay, we have to stop both of these two. They're really the only ones that are important. Hold on. If I come here, I kill him. Actually, I'd rather come here. And then I need to get off that tile, but I can do that, and I would kill that thing. So at that point, I've got the only two that really matter accounted for. And we're probably not killing this thing, no matter what I do. So I think I'll come here. Let me see. There's nowhere I can move. Oh, yeah, no. See, I can't stay where I'm at. Because I can't shoot him from where I'm at. And there's nowhere I can move where I can hit him or him and be freed automatically. And I think I've reached a point where, yeah. There you go. And there you go. All right. How we doing on experience? You're on your way to max. You're a little slower. I might flip these two. So the one can at least get her first level. Or its first level. Okay. This should not be too difficult. Yeah, we got it. Flip, kill. And sure, you go ahead and free yourself. But we're done here. All right, well, we accomplished our goals. That's what matters the most. And we didn't take any damage to our power grid. So I am more than happy with that. Getting up to 9 reputation. Oh, 7, excuse me. I was thinking we hadn't gotten the 2 yet. So, is there anything here? I mean, not that this is bad at all. It certainly isn't. Default, free. Yes. Okay. I'm going to buy that. And I'm going to take 2 reactor cores. And let's go ahead and equip this. And I only have 2 reactor cores, so I've got some thinking to do. I would like everybody to have more mobility, I'm not going to lie. I'd also like to get this shield pretty badly. Let me go ahead and do this. So I've got 1 left. I see. I want this damage and I want the gain shield. I think heading into the next island, let's go ahead and do this first. And then my next priority, well, getting an extra move would be good too, but... Well, you know, I'm greedy. I want it all. But you can't have it all immediately. Okay. What's the blast garden? Ah, train. Okay, I tell you what. What does this do? Take less than 3 grid damage. Let's try this one first. I definitely want to do the train, but I would love it if I could unlock maybe, you know, one of those other abilities first. Alright. I'm going to try to set up my artillery as a web target for this guy. No telling if it'll work. Ah, I hate that so much when they do that. Alright, it did not work at all. And wow, am I screwed here. So I have very little choice but to freeze this guy because neither of them can move. And I won't even kill this idiot. Should I use this? Let me see. That doesn't really mean anything in this case, so no. No, let's kill them both. I feel like that was a good use of my attack or my turn. And then like, as much as I would love to mix it up and do something cute, I think this turn was basically mapped out for me from the very start. It was just obvious what I needed to do. So, oh man, 3 of them are coming this time. Well, I pretty much have to do that. Well, this is where I actually already did boost the mobility, but I wish I had one more. I mean, this is a terrible spot to attack from. Wow. Okay. Have to do this. I cannot allow that to happen. And, well, I mean, the problem if I shoot this idiot... Oh, wait a second, though. I could do this and pull him away so that he can't attack the ice. It's kind of bad because I'm also not hurting any of them, where, like, if I came here, I could... sorry, I had the wrong one clicked. I could kill one and wound the other. I mean... But okay, so here's what that means, though. I take this guy off the board, and instead I get the alpha. That answers that. We're going to use that. All right. Yeah, I'm very comfortable with that choice. I don't like how we're positioned for this turn, because we have way too many enemies coming into this, but... Oh my... Yeah. Well, this could be pretty bad. So, I have to do something about this guy. This is pretty bad. This is bad because I don't want the power generator to go. Okay, so at a minimum, this guy, which is definitely either a freeze or flip, one of these two has to deal with him. Okay, so my problem is he is not well equipped to deal with this guy. Oh, actually, never mind. This guy gets to do whatever he wants. Because I'm not going to lose 2 buildings to save 1. And I have to stop him, and I have to stop him. This guy's the least important. And there's no way that one of my actions can affect multiples of these dudes. So that's just the way it is. Okay, fair enough. So suppose I come here and I kill that guy. And I come here and I freeze him. I think that's what we want. Alright, at least we took one of them out. Alright, good. Oh, wait! I screwed up, didn't I? I killed the wrong guy. I killed the wrong guy. I said it right, and then I got it crossed up in my head. We were going to let him live. Right? So you do that. You actually do that. Yeah, I'll just eat a damage here. He's the one I used wrong. I screwed that up. Just like I said, I had the plan and then I lost track of it there. Alright. Thank goodness I noticed before I ended the turn, or we would have lost the plant, the power generator. That would have been it. As it is, we're going to have a tough last turn, I think, because we got a lot of active guys and I won't have him active. But at least they're not targeting this. But I do need to do something here. Because I can't afford to lose 2 more power. And that's what's going to happen. Maybe not. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm okay. This'll work. I just have to save 1. And that's all I can do, so that's a good thing. And I'll go ahead and free her, but... Alright. Well, we should still get the full reward, and that's what I really care about. Although I don't like dropping back down to basically where we started. Oh, there we go. We got one of them back. Okay, and he got his promotion. Or it got its promotion? I don't know. Let's go ahead and swap these 2 out, though. Because it's pretty obvious who's ahead on the experience curve. And I'd like to get them both maxed out ASAP. Actually, you know what? I take it back. Okay, you go back on this. No, it's fine because when this one maxes out, I'll put her in there. And this one can just get there when they get there. Terraformer. The train. I didn't get, unfortunately, a reactor core. I would need a time capsule, obviously, for that to happen, but they do come in some of these. All right, we'll give this a try. Why not? I hate these stupid spiders. Okay, you come here. All right, see what happens. God, I hate those things. At least none of them are standing on the tracks. That's kind of handy, actually. Okay. Well, even though this isn't necessarily how I wanted to use his turn, I do feel like this is a good use of it. I'd take them both out. I want to kill this idiot so badly, but I really can't afford to. I don't have much choice here. Yeah. That's not the direction I wanted to move him either. Oh, doggone it. Let me reset the turn. I'm not willing to lose the train. So that means I gotta... Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Gonna stick with this. Now... do I use you here? And then freeze this thing? No. Freezing somebody on the tracks is horrible. So I do this. And I guess I do that. Alright. I hate leaving this thing untouched, but got to keep that train a-rolling, so let's do it. This is going to be a rough turn. Yep, this is bad. This is bad. So... yeah, this guy has way too much health, like... and I'm trapped. If I could move, then I would use the grappling hook to pull him off the tracks. But I can't. I can't. And he's trapped. I can't move him. Like, even if I could, you know, like if I wasn't webbed, I'm pinned in. I would just be blocking the tracks myself. So what am I going to do about that? This is pretty terrible. Well, nobody is attacking her. So I'll do that. And then... you know what's really terrible? If I was going to do this, I didn't need to waste my turn on a repair. I would have freed her. But I feel like getting at least one kill is so important. But I'll do this. I don't know. It's probably a really, really bad mistake. Yeah, I shouldn't have. I completely misplayed that whole turn. I did. I should have done pretty much everything different right from the start. And now I'm so messed up here. Yeah. Okay. Actually, this guy doesn't really matter anymore. Now that we're on the last turn, I mean, the train isn't even going to try to move anymore. None of these guys are attacking it. Alright, well, let me do this. Just in case the little spider hatchling was going to do anything to it. I'm not sure if it works that way or not. And I'll go ahead and grab some experience. And just for the sake of doing it, I'll freeze this thing. But I botched that one turn. Instead of repairing my mech at the start, I should have finished evaluating my other options. And I would have ended up killing the one thing that was here and freeing it. And then I could have used that to, you know, free one of the other guys that was problematic. Or freeze, excuse me, one of the enemies that was problematic. And we definitely could have had a better outcome. So I screwed it up. And I'm going to own that 100%. Let's go ahead and go here. Try to regain our honor. Boy, I got to kill this guy as soon as I possibly can. That's going to be my goal. I'll come here, here, and here. Yeah, these stupid spider eggs, man, they are a pain. Wow, they made this amazingly easy for me. By clustering. They don't usually do that. They'll typically kind of scatter around, but yeah. Okay, well, that's an easy call. And I'm going to come here, I think, and do that. And I'll come here and grab this and make sure it's safe. And we'll leave it at that. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're going to have lots of company next turn. So I can kill that easy enough. Yeah, I think I'll come here. You know what? I'll just let him come. That might be a mistake. It certainly could be. I go ahead and kill this thing. I mean, I could just... You know what? I'll do it. Just to be safe. I want to make sure that I position myself somewhere where I can fire without moving if I need to. And I won't damage into my own things. Okay, that's not too bad. Other than the fact none of them are in the places I'm going to destroy. Okay, I'll just let that go. Oh, he's webbed me, that jackass. Alright, I don't think I'm going to get to use my little trick this turn, unfortunately. I'm going to have to slow this guy down the old-fashioned way, and I'm not going to get automatically freed. Yeah, there's nowhere I can send this thing. Like, I can't send it all the way up here. So that's fine. I'll just come here, and I'll freeze it to unlock him. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm going to have to reset the turn. I got to freeze this thing. I was thinking if I flipped it, it'd be fine. It won't be. Got to do this. And then let's hit this as hard as I can. And I think I'm going to just take the shot there and kill this thing. Yeah, this thing can't attack anyway. And then, lest I forget, we'll do that. And if we can just get through the next turn successfully, we'll be in good shape. This could be rough, though, without the ice mech. We got a lot of dudes on the map. And 2 of them are attacking here, so I don't really have a choice but to go after them. And unfortunately, if I want to get this, I can't, clear them out this way. I have to come down here. Oh, I'm going to do damage to it if I use him. Okay, hold on. Oof. Oh, crap. Well, all right. You know what? It is what it is. It's going to take 1 damage. And if it's going to take 1 damage anyway, then I think what I'm going to do is move here. See, here's what I'm saying. Okay, just to be clear. He can only make it to this guy, right? So I attack him, flip his attack. I won't kill him. But now this is safe. So you go, oh, okay, well, just use him on this one. Well, the problem is this is the area that I need to clean. And both the spot I'm starting on and ending on are going to be wiped out. So it doesn't matter what sequence I do, whether I do this first or whether I move him first. It's not going to work because I would kill this unit. So then the only other thing I could do is come here. But now I'm knocking this guy into him. And if I'm going to take a point of damage, then I might as well just let him deal the point of damage. And now I can use him differently. I can come here and kill this guy and stop him from doing damage, that I can prevent. Hold on. Just had an idea. No, it still won't work. It still won't work. I was going to come here and use the grappling hook, but it's still not good enough. I'll still be in the kill zone. All right. It is what it is. Let's do this. So with that out of the way, I'll come here and do that. And let's finish the terraforming. And I'm not going to repair. I'll let him do that. All right. We got all the rewards. And we took no damage to the buildings. So I am very, very happy with that. Boom. And there's my reactor core. Oh, and we got Bethany. That's awesome. So why I say that, Bethany is actually my preferred for the ice mech. Why is that? Because you start every mission with a shield. And here's the beauty. When you have a shield as the ice mech, you don't get frozen. And it also doesn't break the shield when you would be frozen. So you can just use it all the time and you don't have to worry about always positioning yourself in a spot where you can, take damage and break the ice. So she's pretty awesome that way. So what I'm probably going to do, I wouldn't mind leveling her up, but I think I'm going to go ahead and just put her on there and start setting myself up. Let's see. What are these two guys' abilities? +2 mech HP, +1 mech move. I mean, those are both good, but I think I'll take the mobility. So that's pretty sweet. That was a lucky break getting her. I may consider moving her to get some experience at some point, but I don't know. I really like having that ability. So before we go, there were a couple things. I really wanted a shield for her as well. I'm going to go ahead and do this. Although, you know what? I'll take the mobility first. Okay. Well, I feel pretty good about how we're doing so far. But if you want to see what happens next, we'll probably go to disintegration flats. Then come on back. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. I hope we see you next time.